are doing the Taurus Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements. Sometimes those do resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. All of that information is in the description box. Okay. Let's see what you guys have going on this week. I kind of feel like you have the ability to kind of pick and choose this week. You've been in this energy where you have kind of felt like there were certain areas of life that you didn't really have a lot of options in. And now you're kind of shifting into this energy where you can kind of pick and choose as you go along, if that makes sense. You have the Moon card. You're definitely going to feel the effects of this full moon eclipse that we have. I think it's the 29th. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm sorry. It's going to be a really good energy for you. A lot of things are going to be made very clear to you, to the point that you have a very clear vision of where you want to move forward. And I do feel that it's almost like whatever this is that you're moving towards, you know, in the past you have kind of felt that you were just having to go along with it or kind of just enjoy the ride to some extent. Like you kind of felt that you didn't really have a lot of options, but you're moving towards this energy where you kind of have more control over how things move forward. I do feel too that you might be experiencing a big shift in your emotions. Like a big change in feelings, whether that be how you feel about yourself, how you feel about another person. Like you've been able to let go of some kind of, I don't want to say emotional baggage, but you've had something that's been kind of weighing pretty heavy on you emotionally. And you've been able to let that go. And you're kind of like, just kind of seeing like a whole new perspective on things. All right, let's see what else comes up. You know, we're just getting out of Taurus season. And what happens when the sun is in your sign? It's, you know, if you think about it, the sun highlights everything. So the sun kind of brings everything out in the open. And so, you know, during your birthday season, it's like a mixture of like really, really good energy and really, really intense energy, because everything that you're dealing with kind of is pretty much kind of sitting in your face. And so it can be kind of intense during that period, but it highlights everything. And then when you move towards the next zodiac sign, so now that we're moving into Gemini, it's like all of that stuff that kind of was in your face that doesn't belong in your life is like shifting away for you. So what you find is that your birthday season will actually be a pretty tense energy, but the season after that, like the period after that, actually tends to be like where you get a lot of blessings, and where things seem to just kind of fall into place. All right, let's see where you are coming into the week. You have the Chariot. Oh, I like that. You have Cancer energy here twice. Possibly Pisces. You might be connecting with a Cancer. Again, there's some kind of shift in your feelings or emotions. It's almost like I feel like you're moving along this, like you're moving along a path right now that you feel is very much meant for you. Give me one more. I kind of feel for some of you that you might be moving away from something that has been very stable. It's been very stable. It's been a very practical type of energy. But at the same time, it's like you kept feeling like there was something lacking in this situation. Maybe you're moving away from a relationship where the relationship itself was very stable. In the sense that, you know, this person was always there. You could really rely on this connection. But it was like you felt that this person wasn't really showing you like their true self. Or maybe you just felt that you and this person didn't really like share the same perception, like share the same views. This could be in your job as well. You could be moving towards a career that you feel suits you more. I do feel like you're trying to move forward. You're trying to move forward on a different path. There's still something that you're uncertain about. Let me keep going before I run my mouth. Yeah, okay. So for some of you, I feel like you have had some sort of connection. That I think in some regard you have felt that this was a very strong soulmate connection. You felt like a lot of kind of like a lot of spark from this person, but with the Page of Wands, it's almost like you feel like maybe you were only scratching the surface. Like it wasn't, it didn't go to a lot of depths. And I think that you've been, Like, I feel like you look at this person and you feel like there's more to them. But they don't really show you that. There's something like there's something about them that they hold back from you, or they don't open up. And so I do feel that you're changing in your own emotions and in your own perceptions. You're wanting to be on this path moving forward. And I feel to some extent you might be trying to either just do whatever you can to move this relationship forward, or you might be trying to move on from this person altogether. I do want to say, with the Seven of Cups and the Hermit card, this is what is crossing you. There is something within you that you need to have a deeper understanding of. And I feel that it's like your guides want you to kind of take a minute and ask yourself what it is that you really want. Because I feel like you've been in this situation for so long and you have noticed some kind of change in your emotions. Which I think has kind of sprung that desire to just move forward. And so I think your guides are just asking you, moving forward, really take a moment to ask yourself what it is that you want. What was it? We just stepped out of something. I don't know if it was the full moon or the new moon in Taurus was asking you to look at what you find value in. What do you hold valuable in your relationships? What is important to you when it comes to your career, to your home life, to your relationships? And I think that that's what this is. Take a minute to ask yourself, what is important to you moving forward? What do you really want to manifest moving forward? Because you have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, and that's a message to kind of hold yourself back for the right opportunity. Like, make sure you're accepting, moving forward, make sure you're accepting what you feel is worth it. You do have Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups this week, so you do have somebody coming towards you, showing you a lot of emotion, showing you a lot of feelings. I do feel that this person that's approaching you with these feelings, they might have a little bit of regret, or a little bit of fear that you're not going to accept what they have to offer. This might very well be the person that you're trying to pull away from. Let me keep going. You're just wanting to move forward. You're wanting something more. You feel like you've been just kind of, like I said, I feel like you've just been kind of going through the motions. And I kind of feel that with this person or this situation that you're trying to kind of move past, I almost feel like there's been times that you almost felt like very controlled by the situation, or very limited in what you could do. And you have this, yeah, so hold on, one more. You're in this really intense place right now. Like I said, with the sun being in your sign for the past month, everything has really been highlighted for you very intensely. And I feel to some extent, some of the things maybe you have seen have almost kind of triggered a little bit of frustration in you, or a little bit of anger, because I do feel that you've been pretty loyal to this person or this situation. Like I said, it might be a job or a career for some of you. It's like you've seen so much that it's like your first instinct is to just I need to get out of this before I get stuck in this for too much longer. I mean, this might have been something that with the King of Pentacles, this is something that's been present for a good bit. But I do feel that it's important for you before you rush forward to kind of take a minute and really ask what you want moving forward. If you're moving away from a relationship, what kind of relationship are you wanting to manifest moving forward? Oh, okay. So your overall energy is the Devil card. Underneath that, you have the Five of Pentacles. This is the Devil. The Devil has been showing up a lot, and the Devil is that Capricorn energy. It's that Saturn energy, and we're stepping into Saturn retrograde, and so it's all about karma. So this is some kind of karmic energy for you. It's something that has been hanging around your energy that I think that you want to kind of push through this, but I think this is something that has kind of left you feeling, unsupported. This might be a job that you have that you've been very loyal to and you've been very dedicated to, but you're not getting the compensation for the amount of work that you're putting in. And that might be what you're feeling in this connection as well. This is a connection that is, very much almost like control based, not in a negative sense, but either you or this person really hold back a lot, really hold on to a lot of insecurities. So I do feel that you might be trying to pull away from a connection or pull away from a situation. And I feel like this person is coming back around wanting to connect on a more emotional level. I think that what they're giving you this week it's almost like they're approaching you with this new energy, but they're offering you the same thing. And so it's almost like whatever they're offering you, you're wondering if you should try to work with this moving forward or whether you just need to let it go for good. It's almost like you might be feeling like you and this person are just not on the same page. And it might be that this person is wanting to connect with you more on an emotional level, but they're still not willing to go to those depths. And I think that that's what you've been wanting from this person is more depth in the connection, more depth in the emotion. I think it's important to note that you and this person are in this, you're both in kind of a king energy as far as your perception of things. You both seem to have your perception of the other person in the situation, and you both seem pretty set on how you see things. And so neither one of you are really in a space to kind of budge to see the other person's point of view. And I think that that's what you would like from this person. Your guidance is to try to take things lightly with this person and this energy. And I do think it's important for you to set boundaries and kind of don't settle for anything less than what you want. But I also feel that it's important for you to look at this situation in the way of healing. And understand that there, one way or the other, whatever you want from this moving forward, there still needs to be healing. There has to be healing before you can move on. Let me get... What else do you need to know about this connection? Yeah, Seven of Cups, Page of Wands. Either you or this person or both of you are in such a shift in your emotions that I don't think that either of you are really certain in what it is that you want emotionally. I also feel like you don't feel that your emotions are taken seriously. It's that you feel that your emotions aren't taken seriously. This person maybe is not taking their emotions seriously. The Knight of Pentacles. And so it's been at this slow pace for so long. You've kind of felt breadcrumbed by this person for a long time. And it's like one person seems to have been very loyal to this connection, and the other person has just, seemed to be kind of in and out. Four of Cups coming up again. So yeah, I think like there's some kind of offer being put on the table with this connection, but it's like you're not happy with it. And so it is important to take a minute and ask yourself, what do you want from a relationship? And so you can focus on manifesting that moving forward. Yeah. For some of you, if this is somebody that you've been married to, or you've had this really long-term connection with, and you've kind of known or felt that this was toxic, it's like you've kind of stuck around in this. And you're starting to see things differently now, but it's almost like you both kind of stuck around for this because there was a level of comfort. I do think that you both support each other in some way. You both have some level of respect for each other, but like emotionally, you and this person have not been able to connect. All right, so let me get you... So yeah, I do think that this person is putting some kind of emotional offer on the table, expressing some kind of emotion, some kind of feeling, or expressing this desire to connect on an emotional level. But I think you're kind of feeling that there's still, it's like they're offering you this emotional connection, but they're still seeing things in the same perspective. I think you feel like there's an aspect of your own feelings and your own needs that this person does not address. And that's what's making you question whether you should try to continue with this. Yeah. Okay. I think that this person in the past has made you feel like you couldn't do any right. Oh, but at the same time, oh, I don't like that. I'm sorry. Almost like somebody who points out a flaw that they see in you, and they keep pointing out that flaw to you, and they act like they're doing it out of love. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I almost wonder if that's how this person has made you feel in the past. And so I think when it comes to this person, you might really be hesitant to express your truth and express your feelings and express your needs, because it has created some kind of chaos in the past. This person, you might have even expressed your needs or emotions or desires to this person in the past, and they maybe made you feel like you were being too emotional or something like that, to where when it comes to you kind of expressing your needs, you hold back because you don't want, it's just going to create conflict and create chaos. This is a message to be willing to shake things up a little bit. This is the energy of creative chaos. So anything that's being stirred up right now is actually for your benefit. And if you are holding back what you want to express, what your feelings are, out of a fear that it's going to cause conflict, it's almost like it's a necessary conflict. So be willing to express your feelings and your needs and your desires to this person, regardless of how you feel that they're going to react. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Oh, you have 1111 here. That's that number of, this is very spiritual. This is moving you to the next level. This is also about focusing on what you want to manifest. When you see 1111, it's telling you that you're in a higher frequency, that you're in a good energy. And so take a minute during that time and ask yourself, what is it that you want? What is going to bring you fulfillment? And start focusing on that. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.